Hey, welcome everyone, and we are back with some more Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. And I know it's been a while. I know we haven't been on here for a bit. I mean, the last time we played was on the 20th. I kind of needed to take a little break from the game only because it was like we were doing it non-stop, and I didn't feel like we were getting closer to completing it. So this time around, we did like we like I just needed to take that little break only for myself because I did want to play some other stuff. I didn't want to feel like I was just steamrolling through the game, you know. So we're gonna continue where we left off. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next. I think the midterm is coming up because I think we finished the boss fight in in like that little castle room, like the final one. Like there was a seventh floor, we beat it, and we're like, huh, what else is there to do, right? So let's see what happens. Let's see like where are we gonna be going from here on out. Let's see. Here we go. We do have a chance to actually talk to someone. Has been a while since I've had the controls. You talk to Alyssa. Oh no, I had forgotten his name. That guy. Second floor. We talked to her at the park. We could get Alyssa to level 5. Or we could get those two. What are their names? I keep forgetting their names. Milliam and Crow. I think we should just max out Alyssa's Link, since like we're going to be using her more often than not. I mean, these two are definitely like one of our stronger ones, but why are there... I might have to redo a lot of their stuff. Some of the characters don't have their accessories, and I think that's because we're going to be going through our separation with some of them. We should definitely worry with Alyssa then. Let's do that. Here we go. Are you already done with practice for the day, Alyssa? Yeah, the second years are all busy preparing for the festival. They might ask me to help them out with setting things up here at some point too. I guess nobody's getting any rest until the festival's over. Especially those of us who haven't come up with anything yet. Yeah, I really hope we can find something that's perfect for us. Should I stay around and talk with her some more? Yeah, definitely. 100%. Hey, Alyssa. Would I be getting in your way if I stayed around a while longer? Oh no, not at all. There's a spare cross here, so how about we play some catch too? The cross? Oh, the stick thing. I've never used one before. Would you mind showing me how to use it? I'd be happy to. You know, I never really learned how to use one of those either. Catch. Oof. Back to you. Oh, that one actually flew pretty straight. You're getting the hang of this. A little by little. You know, it's nice to play catch with you like this. I never expected that we'd end up this close. What? That kind of came out wrong. I only meant that a few months ago you couldn't stand to be in the same room with me, but now here we are. Well, there was the accident and all, which I specifically told you to forget about. My bad. But this makes me happy. I remember worrying that we'd never be able to make up, so I'm glad we can just play ball now. Cut it out, you're making me blush. I know what you mean, though. I just wish our time together didn't have to come to an end. Wait, now my words are coming out wrong. I meant that I don't want our time together as classmates to come to an end. That's all I meant, okay? Yeah. You got a good point, though. We're going to be second years in just a few months. And 1 year after that, we'll be graduating. That sounds like a long time for now, but sure it'll be over before we know it. Yeah. Hey, Reen? Do you remember what we talked about back in Nord? I don't think I would have become any stronger without Class 7's help and support, yours included. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. Thanks for telling me to keep looking up. Finally starting to move forward, step by step. That's something I probably couldn't have done if I hadn't come here and met Class 7, or the rest of the Academy. Or if we didn't all get to spend time together like this. I agree. But I guess we both said some pretty embarrassing stuff, now that you mention it. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. But even so, I stand by what I said that night. If I'm going to move forward, I want to do it with you in Class 7. And all the members of the lacrosse club. Because I wouldn't be moving forward at all without all of you helping me. And I'd like to think I've helped you too. And I'm sure that'll stay true through next month's field study, and the Academy Festival after that. Me too, Alyssa. I feel exactly the same way. Things might seem rough now, with our last field study coming up. The looming shadow of the final exams doesn't help either. And to be honest, we'll probably have even more challenges to face as second years. But the time we spend together, both the good times and the bad, those are what we're going to remember. Those times are the blocks we keep putting together until we find the shape of those lives we want to live. Yeah, you're right. As long as we don't give up and stick together, we're going to be just fine. Alright. Should bring us to level 5, yes. Rush 2. Alright. Now that we have their link maxed out, they shouldn't be the only one. Let's see, we got... Okay, so we have Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Gaius, and now we can basically work on everyone else, like, from here on out. You know, I'm still not sure if, like, all the stuff that we learned here gets transferred over to the next game, you know? That's what I'm curious about, or rather, I'm hoping it does, you know? The... This way. Well, here we are. I wonder if Toll is already inside. After entering the computer room, you won't be able to roam around for the remainder of the day. Any bonding events which have not been triggered will no longer be viewable. Not gonna enter.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh.
Aww.
At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
Wake her up by poking her cheeks. I'm pretty sure she would be offended by that. Let her sleep. If we let her sleep, I don't think we're gonna get the idea we need. But she is a hard-working girl, and I'd hate to see her like not be well rested. Rested. Ah man, this is a hard one. But why do we have to wake her up by poking her cheeks? Why can't we just like lightly shake her on the shoulder or something? Like, alright. We'll poke her cheeks.
On the other hand, she might not want to be left sleeping like this either.
True.
Still, she seems really cozy napping there, so I don't want to just jar her awake or anything. Sorry, but if I don't wake you up, I could end up being here all night.
Dad.
Yeah, I don't think I can bring myself to do it after all. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right.
Aww.
There we go. I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Huh? Where am I? A jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Reen? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aw. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still, thanks.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Reen.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I'm sorry. I did try to wake you up once, but you seemed so relaxed and peaceful that it would have been almost too cruel to go through with it. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood. Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the Orbital Net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Wow.
Whoa.
Isn't it cool? It's called Rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use Orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit! Don't look at that, just focus on the performance!
This is... Bravo! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Help? This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you too.
Nice.
If you put this memory quartz into the Orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Toa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Reen. It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some... but I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Darn it. Why did I do that? Okay. That was my fault, everyone.
Me too.
Well, that seems to have gone over well. I could see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. Oh, at dinner. So it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. And not just any play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera. This is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spare no expense on the outfits and stage design. True. If they had any more blowhards, they'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run with their idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I heard, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. Sounds like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intending to run a game based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh? Really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dinner experience, or dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern style, though. Well, my sword is technically Eastern style, I guess, but yeah, that seems like an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the East in Erebonia. Class 5's doing something kind of different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishi Panic. Wait, isn't Mishi the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange choice considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishi fan though. One time, Lecter brought me back to a Mishi keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh? The intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there is to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Really, Crow? Joel's not going to like it if she finds out. Aw, come on, it's a festival! A little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. A number of second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put an event as well. But in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class event they like most, with the winner to be announced during the event's festivities. Or evening festivities. That sounds like it's gonna make things awfully competitive. Still, it's that much more incentive to make our class contribution one to remember. Which leads us to our current problem. What do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and the time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set up, or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. But if we take that into account, just about the only other option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. And it's worth noting that using the stage would put us in direct competition with Class 1. We can't very well put on a production like theirs, though. We just look like copycats. Whatever we end up going with, it should be something we can all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. How about a cooking contest? Oh, I call judge! Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea. Can do this. Can do it with the academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikinis. Wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fights, stay for the accidental exposure. Oh my god, Crow. I think not. Get out. No. This is getting us nowhere. They all sound like fun, though. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? I'll bet Toa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video, too. I can't believe you never even mentioned it. You guys put up an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. Didn't want to rob you bright-eyed few first years of a full festival experience. So what's this idea, then? Did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George, and Angelica put on for last year's festival. A concert on stage? With vocals? Oh, that does sound interesting. I have heard that there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I've heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was pretty spur of the moment, though, so it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have ranked right up near the top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You've got me curious, though. Sounds great. Let's do it. You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Toe gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 9 already? Abend time should be on soon.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible.
Why are you making me hungry?
Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day. Whoa there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home.
Oh god.
Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
Oh man, this is gonna be one. Lunch break. Alright, so before lunch break hits. Oh, my character's so low. Why is my character down here? Something happened to my character. Hold on, guys. Why am I looking down this way? Might have to reset the position. Hold on. Go. Alright, I think I fixed it. Yeah. Alright, ready to go. Sorry about that, guys. Whoa! That was way cool! Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it was certainly quite a technical display, but if you think we're gonna put on outfits like that and prance around on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. The clothes have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year. So if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something in my opinion. Though in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that revealing outfits will be popular regardless of music. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. You would think to put on a performance like that. If we put in the time to practice, we may even compare favorably to Class 1's operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here. Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on! So first things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Reen? Yeah, I'm no... Wait, what? Virtuoso. But I can play, as long as the music's not too complicated. And Alyssa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Gaius, you can play the... sitar, was it? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that means we just need to work on our music and lyrics, and decide who's going to be on vocals. So yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true, and it seems fitting for a festival too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. Then, matter's settled. I'm in favor too. I dread the thought of what the instructors would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we'll leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hand then. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide the style of performance, our songs, and what we should each be doing. That okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow? Do you think you could give us some help with the outfits and with getting a hold of the equipment we'll need? I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips in your pile. Bro. Wow, maybe I've had you pegged wrong all this time. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep him tasteful, Reen. Right. Tasteful. First, congratulations are in order. Took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So, you're following in Toa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide what's playing on an instruments and who will be on vocals. I'm not actually sure I've ever even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You'd probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Green and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Yep, we've got that we got that shit on lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down to the 15 most promising designs. Adios, save us all. I suppose we'll just have to rely on Reen to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right up on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor. How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush, you. For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And men? They're like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festivals, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, it looks like you're off the hook as far as a practical exam goes too. So since this'll be our last practical exam for a while, I figured I'd crank up the challenge a couple of notches. Oh no. Wait, are you saying... Are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo! Just think of it as the long-awaited second round of May's exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you better bring it, cause I'm not gonna go easy on you. All right, Reen, pick 2 for your team because you're up first. Got it. All right, we need our strong backer and we need our healer. Looks like they're all set. Make sure we save here so we don't have to do this all over again. Let's see, tactics wise. I think you guys are already linked up, right? Like, hover, auto tier. Yeah, I think this is a... Well, if we want to get big combos in, we need these two in there. Alright. Wish me luck, everyone. Oh, now what's she doing? Gulp. She's got that dangerous gleam in her eyes. I have no doubts of her expertise in combat. Even if we don't win, I want to see just how much we can do. Well, if you were ever holding anything back before, now's the time to pour it all in.
I take it you're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors. Right! Come at me with everything you've got!
Meet the following conditions. No one reaches low HP during the battle. Win in less than 40 turns. 40 turns?! How long do they expect this battle to go up for? Okay, well...
Alright, let's do this! Understood!
Of course.
Increases physical ability at the expense of magical ones.
Right. Keep it up, everyone. Stand down.
My turn.
Right.
Oh, come on.
My turn. Listen to my song of healing.
Thanks.
You have my thanks.
My turn. My turn. Oh no, you don't.
Didn't see that coming. Right. Shatter. Now. Not bad. Time for the kid gloves to come off.
No. Keep them on. Keep them on. We still need to figure shit out on our end.
My turn.
Right. Hey.
Oh.
I'm bringing the thunder now. Ah!
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Understood. Keep it up, everyone. Of course. Shatter.
Oh,
My turn.
Dang, she didn't just get stronger. She also got like faster.
Stand down.
Let's see.
Arcus activate.
Go.
Didn't see that coming. Ha!
My turn.
Oh no.
Arcus, activate.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Ha!
You've come a long way.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Okay, we won. Nice. Yes! Alright, good. All of them leveled up.
I did it!
Flame Impact. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Powerful downward slash. Unbalancing. Plus 30. Nice, nice.
I've only just begun. I did it!
The active party members' bonds have been strengthened. AP increased by 2. Did we actually do it? It took all three of us fighting in top form to act out a narrow victory. Nicely done. I can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. I know you've been honing your team tactics, but I wasn't expecting such a top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's one group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. Oh, oh, the poor girl. Is she even human? Multiple groups with multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts in training if we hope to match her. You can say that again. Phew, I'm spent. Mind if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now, I can tell you where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Up we go. Alright. Get them all while they're hot. Alright. Interesting choices. So we have September, location, Rower, the industrial metropolis. We've been there before, right? So we're Reen, Alyssa, Fee, Machias, Elliot, and Crow. Rower and Ordis. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Rower's far from small, but Ordis is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire with over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke, Cain's? Right? I'm gonna say it's Cain's, not Cain's. Or Cain. Yeah, it's Cain's. The noble faction's de facto leader. Yeah, that guy. That weird guy. Are you out of your mind? You want us to drag this hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? He does make a good point. Ordis is hostile territory for her. No two ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. I'm not that worried. I've snuck into Ordis plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Ordis is quite far from here if something were to happen. Not to worry, we're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a laid-back vacation, that much I can say for certain. That goes for the group headed to Rower, too. Oh, right. The Rhineford group is based out in Rower, isn't it? Though Rower is also part of Machias Ragnar's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. Wait, is this Jellica's stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Rhineford group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. Really? Sounds like trouble, if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like these in dangerous times like these? Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class 7 has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor. Yeah.
Your rank's gone up.
Dang right.
Here's
Alright.
a little something from the Academy.
Skanda gem. What does this do? Alright, how many points are we from the next one? Ugh, a long ways off. 310. Is that like 21 points? No. It's either 21 or 31 points.
Well done.
Saturday! We can actually head into the buildings to see what we can buy.
It's 8:20, so we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes, but they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
The previous day, dinner time.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the Academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups, meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
Follow me if you want to catch up on my content and keep it, just keep tabs on me and see how we're doing. If you see this on YouTube, go ahead and leave a subscribe if you want to see more stuff. And if you like the video that you're seeing, leave a like. Until then, have a good morning, have a good night, And I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye!